A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark decision on Monday, a U.S. district judge ruled against the Trump administration's ban on federal permits for wind energy projects, marking a significant victory for advocates of renewable energy. The ban, which was enacted through an executive order on President Trump's first day back in office, sought to temporarily withdraw nearly all federal land and waters from new or renewed wind energy leasing. The administration argued that these leases could potentially lead to grave harm to national security, transportation, and commercial interests. However, Judge Patty B. Saris of the District of Massachusetts deemed the ban arbitrary and capricious and contrary to law, concluding that the administration's concerns were not substantial enough to warrant such an extensive moratorium on wind energy projects. This ruling comes as a result of a lawsuit filed by attorneys general from 17 states, including California and Washington, who claimed that halting federal wind permits posed an existential threat to the wind industry, endangering billions of dollars in investments and tens of thousands of jobs. California Attorney General Rob Bonta expressed satisfaction with the ruling, stating, "A court has agreed with California and our sister states nationwide. The Trump administration's attempt to thwart states' efforts to make energy more clean, reliable, and affordable for our residents is unlawful and cannot stand." The impact of the federal ban was significant, with at least 7 major offshore wind projects being paused and several others in early development phases, according to the Natural Resources Defense Council. Kit Kennedy, managing director for power at the council, emphasized that the court's ruling should serve as a wake-up call for the administration to cease its illegal actions and support the expansion of renewable energy. The lawsuit highlighted that the executive order was issued concurrently with the president's National Energy Emergency Declaration, which promoted domestic energy development while sidelining wind and other renewable sources. The Trump administration has shown a consistent preference for fossil fuel production, including oil, gas, and coal. Despite these challenges, California remains committed to its ambitious goal of generating 25 gigawatts of floating offshore wind energy by 2045, which officials predict could account for 10% to 15% of the state's energy portfolio. 5 ocean leases have already been granted to energy companies off Humboldt County and Morro Bay. The Trump administration had also attempted to cut nearly $500 million in funding for California's largest offshore wind project, but the state is determined to continue pursuing its renewable energy objectives. White House spokeswoman Taylor Rogers criticized the ruling, claiming that offshore wind projects were given unfair, preferential treatment under the Biden administration, while other energy sectors faced excessive regulations. She stated that President Trump's executive order aimed to review wind project leases and permitting practices, considering the nation's growing energy demands and the potential impacts on marine life and fishing industries. Rogers asserted, "President Trump has ended Joe Biden's war on American energy and unleashed America's energy dominance to protect our economic and national security." Environmental advocates, including Ted Kelly from the Environmental Defense Fund, argue that obstructing the development of clean energy is counterproductive, especially as the demand for electricity rises due to data centers and industrial needs. Kelly remarked, "We should not be kneecapping America's largest source of renewable power, especially when we need more cheap, homegrown electricity." This ruling not only highlights the ongoing legal battles surrounding renewable energy, but also underscores the broader implications for energy policy in the United States as the nation grapples with the need for sustainable energy solutions. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.